standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On first down, it's Fields.
Got an open man, it's Scott. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Moore, the man in motion.
Throwing again is Fields.
And his throw here's incomplete.
You look at this defense for the Vikings.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Moore, the man in motion.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
That incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the the shotgun. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Fields.
Open man here is Scott, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Fields changing the play. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now they bring the tight end in motion right.
Quick throw complete.
Touchdown! Cole Kmet, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
There he goes, right side.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
That is incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion.
On first down, Fields.
That's going to be caught by Moss.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Fields.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields.
His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Bring it home, boys. We got this.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And it's 3rd and 4.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command.
And now off to the races down the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. From
from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point safely through, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
He's going to try and go deep again. Touchdown, Bears!
Time.
Yards.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The point after, good by Groupie.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We got this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Fields now to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
They still can't get it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
2nd and 10.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
3rd down and 6. That pass complete to Moore. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Moss.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Moss once more. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Touchdown!
Tyler Scott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
There he goes right side.
Pass midfield.
Still going.
One man to beat. Oh, he nearly took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle? A lot of pride exhibited by guys on special teams.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Now they send a running back in motion right. He'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Moore, the man in motion.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Looking deep here for Mooney.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And got his man complete.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Off play action, Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Tyler Scott
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after, good by Groupie.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Take it to the
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Let's go right now.
Second and 4. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Fields on 1st down. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun now on third down. Hard throw, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Tyler Scott,
59 yards.
and the Bears extend their lead yet again. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
It's like watching paint dry.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They're going to try and throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, look at this play call. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. Jefferson the target. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a design run with Jefferson. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. On play action, Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So, Charles, they are well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win, but they weren't really on top of their game. But they put it all together here in this one, haven't they? What an impressive, impressive performance.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Take it to the house. Let's go. Take it to the house. Let's go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting to...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Fields got an open man. It's Scott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Bears first down.
Moore, the man in motion.
On first down, it's Fields. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On second down, here's a run with Moss.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
The tackle. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They snap it to Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney with career touchdown number 75. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. The point after, good by Groupie.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to throw now on first down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Medic. No more. Angel. Easy.
Play action. It's Fields. And this is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That goes for a gain of 31. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Moss will take it in. Touchdown Bears. Here's Groupie for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another run now for Nwangu.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Moss.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Groupie for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vikings 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
The
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 3-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time